morning, believers. Good morning. My shadow. Hi. Hey. I thought I would, such a beautiful morning. Sun's out. Of course, yesterday was the waves. Today it's, I look at it, it's 1 foot again. I just didn't feel up to it yesterday. I was not feeling well. Oh, what do we got? I find a lot of this kind of stuff. Reef walker, the lone reef walker. When I used to do like this guy, I used to find a lot of stuff. Rash guards, towels, sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats. It was a good job for picking up extras. I have more towels than you can shake a stick at. I'm the towel guy. Look at how nice it is this morning. So yesterday I made fun of GMS pretty hardcore. They deserve it. These guys are crazy, man. They're off their hook, but I'm not going to talk too much about that today. I'm just going to talk about the general falling away of people. The problem with our earth right now, the problem with mankind, the problem is everyone thinks they know something, and everyone wants to believe this, that, and the other. And a lot of what people will stand behind is a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of nonsense. And there's one channel that I listen to called Feed Your Mind Too, and the guy's a flat earther. And myself, I take this shit serious. And obviously he doesn't, because he puts up, see, that's what I don't like, is either be with the truth or get the fuck out. Salakia. Heavenly Father, bless this message and the ears that hear it, and let some understanding get through to people's minds. So yesterday he put up a video about gold being the blood of giants, and it's like, first of all, there's no more giants. Any giants that there were, they were just men of power. They were men that came through the heavenly line. They're the sons of God. These are the giants. If you look at me, I'm a small guy, but I'm a giant because I stand for the truth. And these friggin' people, they're still talking about fallen angels. They're like, their minds are gone. Their minds are fucking gone. This guy's talking about, and I said, what, did you hit your head? Did you bump your head? And of course some crazy ass woman gets on there. Oh, you shouldn't scoff. You should have more wisdom. I'm like, woman, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something. The King James Bible doesn't even say fallen angels anywhere in it. So chew on that for a while. So I correct these people, and they come on the comment boards, and I'm trying to get them to understand that their reprobate mind is lost. They are spun out. And so what we're seeing in this day, and that's why it's so vexing to be here. It is completely a vexation beyond vexation. Is the way people think is so wrong, and at the same time they don't see it. The Lord said in Isaiah, let me get it. Hold on. That's hard to, I might have to put this down. Isaiah I'm going to go back to the truck right now, but I wanted to get this one. Isaiah 53:1. This is what we're dealing with. It's called a man of sorrows. 53:1. You know why Jesus was a man of sorrows? Because he knew the truth. And when you know the truth, you're sad because people are so whacked out of their brains. They've been bonked on the head and they're not going to come back. They're done. And so part of this message is going to be about, it's too late. It's too late. Is it too late for Apostle Tahar? Yep. Is it too late for Aramlab? Yep. They're not going to turn back. They're going to stick with this black supremacy, retard, small bus, third grade truth that they learned 25 years ago from some other whacked out Negro. And they're going to just keep marching right into the pit. And they talk, oh, we're going to be saved. You're not going to do shit, dude. You don't even know you're not going to do shit. You're going to go down. You're going down, Tar. 53:1. Who has believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? I've gone into this a couple weeks ago. For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant and as a root out of the dry ground. He has no form nor comeliness, and when he shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. Man, as soon as I sit down, the birds usually start going crazy. I get the spirit stirred up around here. It's amazing how the birds flock when I'm around. Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. Because he was wounded for our transgression, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Who's going to believe what we're saying? These people are believing that gold is the blood of giants, of ancient giants that died, and the gold that people are mining is from the blood of a giant. How psychopathic is that? I had to pull it up and show her. She said, how could you do that without your research? I'm like, coming pretty strong from a woman with no content. I've done the research. That's why I'm saying it. I wouldn't be saying it if I didn't know it. This idea of the gold being the blood of giants, that's mythology, woman. That's fiction. That's storytelling. That's lies. These people, man, they challenge me, and it's like, I don't say things. I don't just say things. I've always been that way. If I'm arguing with you, you better be very careful what you're standing on, because you know what? I don't argue unless I'm right. And people will argue all day even though they don't know shit. And I tell people, don't argue with me, because if you can prove me wrong, I will love you to death. But the chance of you proving me wrong is so small that you're going to ruin our friendship over your inability to think. And I told her that you need to get your mind right before you start calling out people with brains. It's too much. So I'm going to go back to the truck. But I was listening to John MacArthur. You know what? He makes Apostle Tahar look like a second grade small bus rider. I mean, the truth that he talks is like real. It's real biblical stuff. It's like, really, dude? I don't know how I fell in with these monkey brain black Hebrew Israelites, man. They're about as dumb as it gets. They're dumb as rocks. Let's go out on the corner and talk nonsense to white people and say it's of the Bible. Not cool, dude. It's not cool. All right. Back in the confines of the truck. Good morning. believers. So I'm just going to pull up some of the scriptures that he brought up. He was talking about a perverse generation. A perverse generation. What is perverseness? Perverseness is inability to stay on a straight line. Perverse is like crooked. It's like you're having scoliosis. You're twisted. You're perverse. You're twisted. You're bent. You're off. You're whack. You're bugged out. You're perverse. And so what we're seeing out here, and I know it must be hard for you, my budda. And I wish I was able to just know it and not have to fight with it. I love the way you just sit back and go, that's right, brother. You're it's awesome. And hopefully I can get to that place where I'm not so wound up about this nonsense that's going on out here. I'm finding even some of my better Black Hebrew Israelite teachers. I was listening to Matthias yesterday, and he thinks that the devil is Japheth. He says the white people are Japheth, not Edom. I don't know. I don't care. All I know, the thing that these people don't understand is the Spirit of the Lord puts these spirits in people. You could be any color person and find the Lord. You could be any type of person and find the Lord. You could be the sweetest person and turn into the biggest devil. The Lord can do whatever the hell he wants with your spirit. And that's what these guys, they're like, that's what John MacArthur was talking about. Grace to you, John MacArthur. I'm going to turn it back around so that I know what time it is. Isn't that beautiful? John MacArthur actually knows what the hell he's talking about. So let's see what we got. The page turned and it opened to the cup of God's fury. So I was listening to Tahar this morning, and God, I don't even know what to say about these guys anymore. I used to think they had something, but I guess they trick you by making you think that, oh yeah, I'm great. I'm going to be the supremacy. I'm an Israelite. I'm this, I'm that. You know what? It doesn't matter unless you got the right doctrine, you nincompoops. Awake, awake, the cup of God's fury. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which has drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling and wrung them out. There is none to guide her among all the sons whom she has brought forth. Neither is there any that taketh her by the hand of all the sons. I'll be back.